is a build to suit and how does it work for investors? That's what we're going to talk about today out at the site in Lancaster that is soon going to become the Catherine Hershey Preschool or an early learning center. And this is, I believe, the 5th or 6th location that they're going to be starting here soon within central Pennsylvania. Now, the reason that I'm in front of this site is because there are certain businesses that oftentimes have very specific needs, and a daycare or early learning center is one of those. There's very strict requirements for licensing with the state for how their facility is set up. And so as a result, it can be very hard to take an existing building and make it conform for their use. Other very common build-to-suit properties include drugstores, Dollar Generals that you see popping up all the time. Those are build-to-suit as well, and they have criteria that they basically give to a developer and say, Mr. Developer, go build me this in this location. Now, a developer is the third party who comes in and basically takes an existing building like the one behind me and renovates it, or just takes a piece of land and builds what that client needs very specifically. But they're certainly not just going to do this without a very solid commitment from the tenant behind them. So typically, if a developer is going to do a build to suit for a specific user, they require a very strong commitment, and that commitment needs to be from an organization that has a lot of clout behind them, like the Catherine Hershey Early Learning Centers, or it could be something that is a large company like Dollar General, where based on their credit rating, they're probably not going anywhere anytime soon. So in exchange for building exactly what that tenant needs, what the developer gets in response to that is that they get a lease that's usually 15 to 20 years long, and at a very good rate in order to compensate them for having built a building specific to that tenant's needs. Oftentimes, because it's customizable, like a CVS drugstore, you recognize them, you know exactly how they look, they're the same all over the place. It might be hard to take that and make that into something else. So having the ability to have that company commit long term is key for the developer. And after it's built, they could keep it long term, or maybe they sell it off as an investment to an investor and go do it over again. So that's the basic framework for a build to suit. If you'd like more information about investments in general, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help.